Okay, now you have already installed Anaconda. So the first thing we need to do is open Anaconda, type in Anaconda in your search bar, and then click Anaconda to open the Anaconda prompt window. So the first thing you need to do is you go ahead to C directory in your machine and create a test folder if you want, or you can just create something like courses, or just whatever folder name that you want. And once you create that folder, you just go ahead and then change the directory in the Anaconda prompt. Okay, so I'll just get rid of that in my case, since I already have courses folder here. So this is where I need to change the my current working directory. So to do that, I'll type in cd and then paste my folder. This is the folder that I'll be working on, and also all my Python scripts or my Jupyter notebooks are saved for the entire course. So I'll change the current directory to this by writing, as I mentioned, cd, that means change directory, to c:/courses. In your case, you can create different folder name instead of courses. Okay, so now onwards, if I type cd, that means you'll change to C course. So my current working directory is this one. Where is that? Okay, here it is. So this is the courses. So in your case, you can change it if you want to change it. So that's the first thing. So we have the our course, our working directory is changed. So the next thing is to check the Anaconda version that we have in the Python version. To do that, we type in conda info. Usually conda info would provide you your base environment in the Python version, things like that. So the conda version you have here, and the Python version is here. So you have Python 3.7. So in this case, we're working with Python 3, specifically Python 3.7. This is, you don't have to worry about all this, but just as this is for you to know, if you're interested to understand the details of the different configuration and environment, base environment information of the specific Anaconda version that you have here is some details. You don't necessarily need this, but if you're interested in, that's how you can explore the Anaconda version and the Python version that you have already installed. All right, the next thing is, it's a very important step. You need to create your environment. So you need to create your conda environment. That means once you have created a conda environment, you'll activate it and you'll be working on that environment for the entire course. Okay, so to create your environment, what we need is, we need to type conda create and then the name of your environment. That means the environment that we want to work, the Python conda environment. I will name as EE because we're working on Earth Engine. You can name it differently, but if you want to have an exact environment like mine, it really doesn't matter. This is the name of the environment, so write EE Python inf. Usually I add something like inf for my environment so that I remember it's a working environment. So this is the name of the environment. So conda create and the name of the environment, EE Python inf. You can change this name if you want, but for me, for this course, this is the environment that I'll be working on. Okay, so EE Python environments. Once I click that, it will create the environment so that I can work on throughout the course. I think it's an appropriate error message because I already have an environment with this name. It doesn't create, but for you, that's how you create your environment. Instead of creating on my side, I'll actually activate the environment. Before I do that, let's list the number of environment we have here. If you're interested, you can do conda env list. You can hit enter. In my case, I have multiple environments, so I'll activate the environment that I have already created, EE Python environment. So conda activate EE Python env. So what this does is it will activate the environment so that I can install package and run the Earth Engine Python, API and things like that. Okay, so every time once you activated this, you just simply need to run the different Python notebooks to run the Python API on Earth Engine. But if you turn off your computer, you need to do this every time you open this conda environment. Okay, you need to activate this. Okay, I'll activate my environment. My environment is activated. You can see that it's changed from base now to EE Python environment. So I'm now in that Earth Engine Python environment. So everything I do will be running in this environment. Okay, so the next probably the last thing is to this setting up and activating our environment is just simply opening a Jupyter notebook. So mind you that I've said that when you install Anaconda in the Anaconda software, have shown you that there are different products. All right, let's click this. So there are different package, and these are scientific libraries that you can use for data science. But mostly in this case, we'll be using the Jupyter notebook to run our Earth Engine Python notebook or scripts. Okay, so that so I'll write Jupyter notebook to open a Jupyter notebook. It's installed already as part of the Anaconda package, the Anaconda platform installment. I'll hit enter and it will automatically open a Jupyter notebook for me here. Okay, fantastic. So I'm in my current working directory. This is where I saved my script here for this course. So for example, I'll open one of my first notebook, which is already existing. So I'll try to open that and then run it.